Rapunzel begins in a poor wood chopper's house. He has a wife, and they're extremely poor, but they manage to buy themselves a few things. But it's really not much to suffice. They can only afford a few beds and a few tables, as shown. So, one day, the wife craves a plant called Rapunzel, which is in the witch's house. If you'd read Rapunzel, you probably know who the evil witch is. If you don't, I'll tell you. The evil witch is a really old lady who is known for her powerful spells and you know, the way that she can trick people with her skills. So as you can see, the witch, she actually has a secret. Although she seems to be poor, she has a secret trapdoor in the bottom of her rooms that lead to a room that has floors of jewels and gold. So she pretends she's poor, but she's actually not. And so we can exit out the front door like so. Okay, and so one day the wife begins to crave a plant called Rapunzel, which is only found in the witch's garden. As you can see, the witch has a row of Rapunzel, and 2 Rapunzels were stolen. The witch catches the man stealing the plants for his wife and tells him, "Your first child will be given to me as punishment for you stealing my Rapunzel." So as you can see, she has tons of plants, but the Rapunzel is like literally her most prized possession. So as we keep going, then she locks Rapunzel away in a tower for most of her life, for about 18 years. So if you'd like, we can go into this tower. So this kind of serves as like a tower and castle in one. So they kind of fill in for each other. And so as you can see, you just come into here. So this is like the main room, but then of course all places aren't complete with a pool. So I decided, hey, let's put in a pool. So as we come down here, ta-da! And so we can use the stairs, or we can just jump in.
Nice. Can you show me the code that you've used for building
Yes.
your creations?
Okay, so I like to use the clone whenever I'm like too exhausted to make another reproduction or something. So you want to have start, and it sets you to the player world position, and the same thing, stop to player world position, so it doesn't keep cloning.
And where did you get the start and stop blocks from?
So you can find the chat commands here, and then you can find the set start and stops on the variables, and they let you do that.
Okay.
And then in the chat command clone, which is also a chat command, you can clone from start to stop. You find this big green block right here.
Nice.
And then the start and stop comes from the variables as well. Into, and the 000 means where you are. So it doesn't just clone like 1,000 feet away from here.
All right. Can you also explain me the code that you use for structures, that huge...
Yes, I can. So the agent tower is something I find super helpful. So the first thing is you want your agent to teleport to you. So you get the agent teleport to player. And you want the agent to move forward by 5 so they aren't building right on top of you. And so the active slot to 1. Then the agent will place a block as they move, which is true, and it will destroy obstacles, which means once it comes around, it will destroy the block that's in front of it, restore that block, make another block, and keep going. And then you want that, and I like that to repeat 50 times, because I need a super tall tower, or else how could Rapunzel live in that for 18 years?
Wonderful job.